Hi everyone, and welcome to your ultimate guide to the best things to do in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, a stunning mountain valley where the rugged soul of the American West meets the wild beauty of the Rocky Mountains. Surrounded by the dramatic peaks of the Teton Range, this is a place where elk roam freely across the plains. Rivers twist through deep canyons, and every sunrise paints the mountains in gold and rose. Jackson Hole is not just a destination. It's an experience that captures the spirit of adventure. Whether you're hiking through alpine meadows, exploring historic western towns, rafting down glacial rivers, or relaxing in natural hot springs, this valley feels alive with possibility. It's the kind of place that makes you feel small in the best way, where nature commands your attention and time slows down. From world-class skiing in winter to wildflower hikes in summer, Jackson Hole offers something spectacular every season. So, let's dive in and discover 10 unforgettable things to do in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. 1. Explore Grand Teton National Park. Let's start with the heart of the region, Grand Teton National Park, one of the most breathtaking landscapes in America. The Teton Range rises sharply from the valley floor, its jagged peaks reflecting perfectly in glacial lakes below. Everywhere you look feels like a photograph waiting to happen. You can begin your adventure at the Craig Thomas Discovery and Visitor Center, where friendly rangers can help you plan the perfect day. From there, take the scenic Teton Park Road, which winds through the heart of the park with endless pull-offs or views of the mountains and the wildlife. Must-see stops include Schwabaker's Landing, Oxbow Bend, and the Snake River Overlook, where Ansel Adams captured one of his most famous photos. 2. Take a day trip to Yellowstone National Park. Just a short drive north of Jackson Hole lies the world's first national park, Yellowstone. This legendary destination is home to an astonishing collection of natural wonders, and from Jackson you can easily spend a full day exploring its southern highlights. Start early and head to the Old Faithful Geyser Basin, where you can watch one of the planet's most reliable geysers erupt against a backdrop of steam and sky. Then walk the boardwalks through colorful thermal pools like Grand Prismatic Spring, shimmering with brilliant reds, blues, and greens. Continue on to the Grand Canyon of the Yellowstone, where waterfalls cascade into a vast canyon painted in shades of gold and orange. Along the way, don't be surprised if you encounter herds of bison crossing the road or elk grazing peacefully in a meadow. 3. Ride the Jackson Hole Aerial Tram. One of the most thrilling ways to experience Jackson Hole's beauty is by riding the aerial tram in Teton Village. This iconic red tram lifts you 4,000 vertical feet to the summit of Rendezvous Mountain, an exhilarating 12-minute ride that feels like you're flying straight into the sky. As you climb higher, the view expands into a panoramic masterpiece, the valley stretching out below, the Snake River winding through the plains, and the Tetons rising proudly in the distance. At the top, you're greeted by crisp mountain air, snow-capped peaks, and a 360-degree view that will leave you speechless. 4. Stroll around Jackson Town Square. In the heart of downtown Jackson sits Town Square, the iconic gathering place framed by 4 arches made entirely of elk antlers, one at each corner, built from naturally shed antlers collected by local Boy Scouts. These arches are some of the most photographed landmarks in the state. Surrounding the square, you'll find a mix of historic saloons, Western boutiques, art galleries, and cozy restaurants. You can pop into Maid or Mountain Dandy for locally crafted souvenirs, browse wildlife photography galleries, or just sit on a bench and watch the world go by. During the summer months, the square hosts the Jackson Hole Shootout, a light-hearted reenactment of an old-fashioned Wild West gunfight that's been running for over 60 years. And when winter rolls around, the square transforms into a twinkling wonderland, complete with sleigh rides and sparkling holiday lights. 5. Visit the National Elk Refuge. Just outside downtown Jackson lies the National Elk Refuge, one of the best places in the country to see wildlife up close. Every winter, thousands of elk migrate down from the mountains to this protected valley, creating a truly extraordinary sight. From December through April, you can take a horse-drawn sleigh ride through the refuge, gliding quietly among massive herds of elk, while guides share stories about their behavior and migration. It's an unforgettable experience. Peaceful, educational, and uniquely Wyoming. 6. Go whitewater rafting on the Snake River. If you're looking for a rush of excitement, whitewater rafting on the Snake River is an adventure you'll never forget. Flowing through the heart of the valley, the Snake River offers two distinct experiences: calm, scenic floats or thrilling whitewater runs. The scenic section meanders through Grand Teton National Park, where you can float beneath towering peaks and watch for moose, bald eagles, and otters. The water is gentle, the views are spectacular, and the experience is deeply relaxing. If you want more adrenaline, head downstream to the Snake River Canyon, where Class 2 and 3 rapids offer splashing, laughter, and heart-pounding fun. Professional guides keep it safe, and the combination of adventure and scenery makes this one of Jackson's signature activities. 7. Discover the National Museum of Wildlife Art. Perched on a hillside overlooking the Elk Refuge, the National Museum of Wildlife Art is one of Jackson Hole's cultural treasures. Its stone exterior blends seamlessly into the landscape, but step inside and you'll find a world-class collection celebrating the beauty of wildlife from across the globe. The museum houses more than 5,000 works of art, from classic paintings and bronze sculptures to contemporary installations. Artists like Carl Rungis, Georgia O'Keeffe, and Robert Bateman are all represented here. Each piece captures the power, grace, and spirit of the natural world in a way that perfectly complements the wilderness outside. After exploring the galleries, walk the sculpture trail, an outdoor path lined with life-sized animal sculptures set against sweeping mountain views. It's peaceful, creative, and uniquely inspiring. 8. Go horseback riding at a dude ranch to truly experience Jackson Hole's cowboy heritage. There's nothing like a horseback ride through the valley. Several local ranches, such as Mill Iron Ranch and Goosewing Ranch, offer guided rides that take you through forests, open meadows, and mountain trails that look straight out of a classic Western film. You don't need to be an expert. Wranglers provide everything you need and share stories about the land, wildlife, and the cowboy traditions that shaped this region. Along the way, you might spot deer grazing in the grass or a hawk circling overhead. Many ranches also offer evening cookouts where you can sit around a campfire, listen to live country music, and enjoy hearty home-cooked meals under the stars. It's a relaxed, authentic experience that gives you a glimpse into the true Western lifestyle that still thrives here. 9. Relax at Granite Hot Springs Hidden. Deep in the Bridger-Teton National Forest, Granite Hot Springs is one of Jackson Hole's best-kept secrets. This natural thermal pool sits at the base of a mountain, surrounded by pine trees and fresh alpine air, the perfect place to unwind after a day of adventure. In summer, you can reach the springs by driving along a scenic gravel road that winds through the forest. The crystal-clear pool is fed by natural mineral water and kept at a soothing 100 degrees year-round. In winter, the journey becomes even more special. You can only reach Granite Hot Springs by snowmobile, dog sled, or cross-country skis, turning your soak into a true wilderness adventure. Imagine sitting in steaming water as snow falls gently around you. It's pure magic. 10. Drive the Moose Wilson Road. Finally, no visit to Jackson Hole would be complete without taking a drive along the Moose Wilson Road, a narrow, scenic byway that winds between the towns of Moose and Wilson through some of the valley's most beautiful landscapes. The road passes through dense forests, wetlands, and meadows, offering incredible opportunities to spot wildlife. Keep your eyes open for moose feeding in the ponds, black bears wandering through berry bushes, or great gray owls perched in the trees. Early morning and late evening are the best times for sightings, and the soft golden light makes every curve of the road look like a painting. In autumn, the aspen trees turn brilliant shades of yellow and orange, making it one of the most photogenic drives in Wyoming. And there you have it, 10 unforgettable things to do in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. From soaring mountain peaks and rushing rivers to peaceful hot springs and timeless western charm, this valley truly has it all. It's a place where adventure meets serenity, where wildlife roams free, and where every day feels like a new discovery. Whether you're hiking beneath the Tetons, floating the Snake River, or watching the sunset over the plains, Jackson Hole has a way of touching your soul.